little delay, but I'm here. I'm just this.
And I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Screaming out, let's talk.
What we talking about today?
Curbing your enthusiasm,
Mm.
or better known as women clout as they curve men for whatever reason they think is best. Because, hey, it's nothing like a man that says, I want you, and a woman that says, I don't.
That's a good way to say it too. Yeah, because you do have a lot of women who love to curve men just for the sake of curving. You know, be a perfectly good dude. You know what I'm saying? But women find something wrong with him. His shirt didn't match his shoes. You know
Right?
what I'm saying? Curve. I can't be seen with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right?
just like,
Simple shit.
yeah, simple shit, simple things, and also it can be some dudes be doing it to themselves. You know, they try too hard,
Yeah.
or when dudes be curving women. You know, because that happens a lot now too.
Does that
You
really
know,
happen?
it does
Is,
not.
is that a real thing? Not as
It's
often
not.
as they
Yeah,
do us.
right. But it's a thing. But it's not a like you said. It's not a regular occurring. You know what I'm saying? Thing where men reject women, but you do have men, especially disciplined men. You know, who
Right?
will reject women. I've
Right?
had a woman try to holler at me before in the past. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, "Nah, I'm married."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Which I don't know how they see the ring anyway. But you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like
How,
that.
how do you think that makes women feel?
The same way it make men feel. I think women take it a little bit harder
Okay.
because they expect or they because they told that men like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like men can't be choosy, men can't have standards, so we like everything. So if a woman come holler at us, we supposed to naturally take
Jump.
to it.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Yeah.
jump out our boots.
Right. Like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But not understanding that it ain't like that. Men have preference and standards and stuff too, especially nowadays, 2025.
Right.
You know? Um
Right.
oh
So
I can't send out no invites because you know what I'm saying, it's on that phone.
you want the mobile hotspot.
No, I mean I don't have ain't no contacts in there anyway. Everything's on that phone, so I can't.
Oh, you ain't got
Yeah.
no contact. Oh,
I mean, cause this is an old phone. This is my old phone, bro. I don't keep no contacts in here. You know what I'm saying? Just like games and pictures. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? That's it. You know?
So that's just a storage unit.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
it. I keep everything, in that phone.
So ladies, why do y'all curve men, and why do y'all like that so much? And is it true? Do y'all take it harder than men who get curved and rejected on a regular basis? And if
And
so, do you think that women should get rejected more often so that y'all can understand and get used to it?
I don't think that. And it's funny that you say that because I don't think that they should be curved or rejected more often. For women, it's more personal. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they value their looks more than we do. They
Okay.
value the way their hair is, and it's because society tells them this things that they should, and they bought into it.
Okay.
It's the same way men we brought into the cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I need to have a nice car, but women take that more personal. If you be like, well, no, thank you. I got a girlfriend. You know, and now they looking, or
Or
because it's worse if you reject a woman and you don't have a reason why. She's just not your type. At least if you got a girlfriend, she can say, well, oh well, he got a
he's a good
girlfriend,
guy.
yeah, or he's married or whatever. But if you're none of that and you just say, hey, no, thank you, she's like, hey, can I give you my number? And he do like, no, I'm good. A woman gonna feel some type of way about that. Now, in the moment, she may play it cool, you know what I'm saying, and just go with the flow. But she's gonna start second guessing. What's wrong with me? What's wrong? The same way a guy would, but to the 10th degree. Because
Mm,
as men, we used to rejection anyway.
right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? As soon as you start liking girls and you want to have a little play girlfriend, we get rejected. So we used to rejection. Rejection
Right.
ain't nothing like we said before. A dude who get 3 out of 10 is good. Three
He
out of
is.
ten is good.
He is. Yeah.
5 out of 10, you the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So and it just is what it is. Women on the other hand, one because they don't shoot their shot as often as men do,
Okay.
so they don't face rejection as often as men do. But then also, when a woman approaches a guy, I would say 7, 8 out of 10 times she gonna get that dude. She gonna get him.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then
Maybe even
maybe
higher.
then maybe we do like everything.
Um,
or they always have an option,
well, women gonna always have. I believe women can get a dude quicker than men can get a girl.
I believe that too.
But you might hear some women say the opposite. You may hear some women say that men can get a girl quicker than women can get a guy. You see what I'm saying? I disagree with. I think I,
I gotta disagree with that one too.
a woman can walk outside and get sex from the first 4 5 men she see
Right,
if she wanted to. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Good luck with men trying to get sex from, you know what I'm saying, just walking outdoors. Yeah, no.
But that's a different body part than they face. Like, okay, so I say that to say, like, not to be shallow, but to be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
A woman has a body part that all men want that are straight. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter what she looks like. Most men want that body part.
Facts. Yes.
But
Yes.
all women don't have, well, all men don't have a body part that a woman wants because it might not be his face, it might not be his genital, it might be his chest, it might be his back, it might be whatever she's attracted to about that man.
I can agree with that. Nah, and you're right. But you know what's funny though, because women do have exactly what, like you said, you know, and we know y'all know what he's talking about, of course. But they may not have big butt or big boobs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It may be medium size or medium or just small,
But they're small,
or
right?
you know, a badonkadonk, which for a lot of men that's a turn off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, um, I'm married, but I'm one of them. Never had a thing for big gigantic booties.
Okay.
Never. They look deformed to me. They don't look right. I don't knock them. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you think about the video vixen days with Melissa Ford, you know, Jessica Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? All them type women like that, even Superhead, they didn't have like BBL booties. They just had, you know what I'm saying,
They
big
just
booties
had
for their
thick booties for
size,
their size,
right?
right?
And you know, so it pulled a
Maybe
lot
the
of
body
attention.
did. I think the body had injections.
Probably so, yes.
Yeah, but not Superhead. Superhead,
Kai Toy, which was the girl who was in the Outcast. I like the way you move. She was in that video. She played the lady who worked at the mechanic shop.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But we are just here, y'all. We talking about what
I'm
does.
trying to get the people in the room. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. He's sending out invites, y'all. I'm gonna send mine out in a few minutes. I got to get closer to the camera when I send mine out. But I mean, it's just one of those things, bro. You know, like you were saying before, women like to curve men,
But why though? Is
and
it what is the obsession with that?
because I think it gives them,
Ego control?
yes, it's power. Oh yeah, everything's good. It gives them power, a sense of power, a sense of knowing that okay, this man tried to holler at you, or these men, you know, so because let's say all of them is still at the party.
Okay.
These men, and it gives her options, so she has power, so she feels special.
Hmm.
You know, she's being sought, you know what I'm saying, by the opposite sex.
Right.
And she's getting the male attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That a lot of them like, which ain't nothing wrong with getting male attention the same way men get female attention. You know what I'm saying? But for men, I guess for most men, once you get one female attention or maybe even two, you kind of good with that. You know what I'm saying? Now you do have a lot of these dudes nowadays who different, who special, who they get rejected one time and they'll shut down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the way they through for the party, they want to go home. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk to nobody else, and it's like y'all a different breed, and I don't knock them, but it's like y'all just a different breed than how we was. You know what I'm saying?
True. True.
Growing up. You
True.
know, and I be wondering and I be questioning to myself how a lot of these dudes don't get married or have kids. And that's why a lot of times you hear me say a lot of this stuff is population control. And folks be like, said, I don't get it, I don't get it. And it's like if the men are afraid to approach the women because they know they're gonna get curved.
Right.
You hear a lot of women saying they don't want kids or it gotta be a special type of man that they're gonna give kids to. This is all population control.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, this shit all was thought out and planned out. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like one, we killing each other off in record numbers. Two, if you can get the women to stop wanting kids, you see what I'm saying?
Then it
It,
decreases. Yeah.
right. And then three, if you can get men and women going at each other.
And
You
we
see what I'm
do,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
that's gonna decrease the population already. Now, when I say population decrease, I mean all the way around across the board for all races, right?
yeah,
But when you are already the lowest race as far as numbers go, population decrease is the last thing that you want to talk about,
correct,
or that you want to happen, because
correct.
you already last in the race as far as talking about like
Right,
what's
right, right,
here.
right, right.
You know, overall, it's more of us in the country. I mean, excuse me, in the world, Craig, not in the country, in the world. More of us in the world. Don't get it twisted. Don't let these maps lie to you. But anyway, population control, bro.
Yeah,
Population control. Nobody approaching nobody. Women don't want to have kids. You know what I'm saying? The men like, well, I want kids. You know what I'm saying? And X, Y, and Z. So it's like it's a standoff. It's a Mexican standoff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Off the rip. That's population control right there, y'all. Y'all got to see this. Y'all got to see what this is. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to it, y'all. Why do women love the curved men so much? Why? They just get a sense of excuse me, not entitlement, a sense of power. Just
It,
a
it, it,
sense.
it gotta be a power trip.
It's a power trip, bro.
It gotta be.
And it got to be one hell of a power trip if they own it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? To where they like, man, nah, I don't care. I'm going to the club just to do this, not to meet folks, not to possibly, network and make connections or give out your number or your IG. But
right.
I'm going just to deny people, just to tell them no. You know what I'm saying? Not no, I got a man, but just no. And some
Flat
people
out.
do it with attitude.
Yeah,
Some of them like ew. Which imagine that. Further, it takes a lot of nerve and courage to just openly walk up to a woman and try to holler at her.
yeah.
But for her reply to be ew, like ew, ew. Could you imagine how you just made that dude feel? Now,
They
of
don't.
course, once again, as men, we face a lot of rejection. I think women know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they reject so hard. But it's like, that's ridiculous. Could you imagine if we said that to them? She tried to holler and the dude be like, ew, oh, ugh. That's gonna hurt her to the core.
I believe it would.
To
Yeah,
the core.
to the core.
You see what I'm saying? Because she gonna want to be wondering, even if she don't say it to him, because she might spaz on him after that. You know what I'm saying? But
She is.
when she get home, when she by herself, or even when she telling her homegirls about it, he said ew to me, like, ugh. Now she gonna be wondering what's wrong with my hair. Is my teeth crooked? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what it is. If she dark skinned, she gonna say it's because I'm dark skinned. He like light skinned girls. If she light skinned, she gonna say, oh, he like dark skinned girls. You see what I'm saying? It's always they gonna find a reason, but that's because that rejection. When you say ill, it hits a little bit deeper for them. Men, once again, getting back to it, and me and you talked about this. We know we under. It is what it is. And
we're
I just
not.
mean no,
We're
no, I
not
don't
supposed to be.
mean.
We're not supposed to be the prettiest one in
And
the
that's
relationship.
what I'm saying by
Yes.
that. That's what I mean
Yes.
by that. So
Yes.
if a man go out and holler at 10 women and only get three numbers, a man is fine with that. Let's say you only get one. A man is fine with that.
You got one.
Absolutely fine with that because he understood, like he just said, I got one. That means somebody thought I was cute enough or attractive enough or handsome enough.
Right.
I'm fine with that. For a woman though, she go out and holler at 10 dudes. If she get nine of them and get rejected by one, it's an issue.
She upset.
That one rejection supersedes these 10 men who said yes. Because she want to know what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
Why is it that that man said no?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy though. But curb your
All right. Let's get to these
enthusiasm.
comments. What's up, fellas?
What's happening?
Title of HBO show back in the day.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
My
Yes.
dad said it's a numbers game.
Mm-hmm. He said I might invite why you
Marcos,
do that.
Miranda, and Mike. Oh, Mike called us happy.
Huh?
Mike called us happy.
He called us happy.
Happy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
The other word for happy.
Oh, the G word.
The G word.
Oh man, shut up.
Yeah.
Whoever that is. You know what I'm saying? Whoever said that, you just hate. That's all that is. You can't help it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hating on you, man. Don't come here hating on us, man.
So
Trying to talk. You see that right here? You see that? You see that? You know what that means, right? Okay, I'm married to a woman. Anyway, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so is it as simple as um is it as simple as that we we require less. Like our standards are lower, is why we take one versus the 10 that we tried to holler at. Because I think some women holler at men, and I don't think they always come home with every number that they try to get. But I think their ratio would be a lot higher than our ratio, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. I don't think that we said our standards
Yeah,
are too high,
too low.
too low.
That we'll take anything.
That we'll take anything. I think
Because we got that one.
it's
That
not
one
that
might
our
not have been the
standards are
prettiest
too
one.
low. It's just that our acceptance is a whole lot higher than theirs.
Okay.
And all I did is just flip. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Gotcha.
think that's what it is. I think a lot of men, y'all, are just innately, hold on, a lot of men are just innately born with an understanding of like you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. A lot of these men are just born innately understanding
It
like
said
like
what it
you.
said doing. Said it send out invites.
I'm right here sending out invites.
They
Y'all,
can
that's
see
my
you.
bad.
Yeah, they can see you.
Okay, okay. What's it do? Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. You know, trying to take over the world. That's all that is.
So you say we have a higher acceptance rate?
Yes. Like who like us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So whereas, like you said, like some people might say, well, our standards are too low to where we down here where we holler at 10 being the lowest. And 10 was the one who said, yes, we'll take it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I look at it like this. All 10 of them had to meet a certain standard for you to holler at them.
True.
So already right there, they already meet their standard
True.
requirements.
True.
You see what I'm saying? And it just so happen to be that the 10th one that you approach. Because remember, the 10th one could have been the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
all about when you see them and the way you see them and whatever. So
True.
it could have been the fifth or the sixth or who knows.
Right.
So men, we just understand like who like you. Like who like and of course you have to like them back and forth, but I'm just saying you have a better shot at things working out and things being fair or on the up and up. Because she like you just as much as you like her. You know?
What do y'all think, chat? Who in the building? Who in the building? Who in the building, y'all?
We got Andy in the building.
And you just hopped in. That's great.
Yep. And then we got Brandy Hunter. What's up, Brandy? How you doing? Appreciate you tuning in to the podcast. Please feel free to sub. We do sub back. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that tonight. Sub to the channel. And we ask you to share this with one person. And drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
drop a
Brandy.
comment. We appreciate you, Brandy. And we are just sending out this invite. He sent his out already.
Yep. Is
No.
this? Yep. This is what this is, Mike. Keep playing. Play silly games, get silly rewards. Keep playing.
Oh, yeah. No. Hey, look, man. We appreciate Mike E. Because he's a troll. And we appreciate all trolls. So keep dropping the comments. You actually helping us out, Mike. Appreciate that. See, and that's gonna make him not my private no more.
Hey, Mike, do me a favor. Since we're so bad, send us to all your friends and tell them what you're watching.
See, there you go. Listen, troll don't understand they helping us out. We appreciate that.
You just downloaded TikTok today?
Uh-oh, that's what I'm talking about, Del.
What took you so long to get on TikTok, Delta? Oh, no, we supposed to feel bad, huh? He said he ain't got no friends. Mikey.
Oh, well, so we call you words that you mean to be derogatory. Maybe you might have some friends.
He don't need no friends.
Maybe. I guess. Oh, other people doing the same thing. Ain't nobody just sorry man. You got no friends.
True.
Sorry.
True.
I how to talk to people and treat people better and maybe you will.
You can barely hear us. Okay. All right. Cut
Turn
this.
it up. It's on the hold it on the side. Up here. One of the buttons on the top. See where volume up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
You got it all the way up. Say your mic is not good. I don't have my mic on.
Oh, that's
Oh,
because
that's because I'm
yeah, he's far
further
away. He's
away.
farther away from
The
the.
mic is that little box right there, y'all. Yeah. And I'm far away from it.
So y'all hear me just fine then, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they hear you loud and clear.
So ladies, if y'all are just joining, okay, say it. You can't hear say it. Okay. Yeah. If ladies, if y'all can't hear us too well, or if y'all just joining, the question was, why do women like curvy men so much? Why do women get a kick out of curvy men?
Right. Brandy, let us know what you think about this.
Brandy, Annie, any other females in the building? Answer that, please. Why do women get a kick out of curvy men? Does it do something for y'all ego? Does it give y'all power? Does it make y'all better than what y'all were when y'all first walked out the house? Anything, anything, anything at all. Come on. I don't care how anyone looks. Okay. So if a guy walk up on you, it's easy. You just give him your number because he had the courage to approach. That's a good attitude to have.
Right.
That's a great attitude to have, actually.
It is.
You meet more wonderful and genuine people that way.
True.
But like I said, I don't know how long some of y'all been in the room, but Ted made a comment. He said, "Imagine how a man feels if a woman says ill when he goes to holler at her,
Right.
and imagine what that would feel like as a woman if a man said that to one of y'all."
Right.
My baby daddy bigger than me. This you have an echo. Yeah, it's probably because I'm so close to the thing. Let me cut it down. How's that? It'll be totally dope, Mike. You got two more comments, and I'm gonna start responding to you, sir. I don't know who Mike is. What are my thoughts on Iran being hit by the U.S.? Uh, I think we're gonna mess around and potentially start a situation. I doubt if there ever be another world war. A world war. World. Hmm.
Yeah. One more time. World war. He doubts if it'll be another world war.
Yeah, I doubt there'll be another world war.
Um, I don't, I don't know.
I mean, because
I,
it's not a country. It's not country versus country anymore. It's one group of people against our president. Now, yes, we're going to do things to defend and protect our president because we're supposed to.
right.
But the thing is not like America is losing out on something because some of the stuff he's doing. We are losing out on something because of the stuff he's doing, but
Right.
the Iran stuff had nothing to do with the American people. Like he took the thread and he said, "I'm not gonna tell you when," and he just did it. So those are my thoughts.
Um,
Now that's better when you move. Said, yeah, he's close to the mic now.
yeah. I'm back on the mic. So
My
you can
brother
hear me
is
now.
in Guam and he has a story longer, because of he had to stay longer because of this. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you just never know what they gonna want to do, and that what they. Hold on. I think that what they waiting on now.
The situation itself is gonna make a lot of people that were finna get out have to extend their
That
time.
tour. That's right. I mean, when you think about the fact that I ain't gonna say it was impromptu because they knew that they were gonna do it,
Yeah,
but now that, like you said, a lot of soldiers got to stay over there now. They can't come home. Deployment is a little bit longer. You know
and
what I'm saying?
those are probably gonna be
It's
the ones that
and
the
it's
country
not
take
right.
it's rage or it's a disdain for what has happened. They're probably gonna take it out on the people that are closer to them
Oh, of course, yeah,
that are American
yes,
versus doing anything to actual America.
right. Well,
Because
that one sheet or whatever the hell he is, he said death to America.
I mean, they all
He
say
said
that.
death. I know, but he talking about like he got some specifically ready to go because we done attacked him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I hope not, but I'm just saying it's like
It is
think
something to think
about,
about.
yeah, it's something to think about if he actually do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like it's impossible to happen.
No,
So it's just one of those things, man. It's
but
definitely one of those things.
I think the video I watched earlier today, I think it was today, it might have been yesterday, but I watched the video, y'all, and it said the main reason a lot of countries won't really go to war with America because America has proven that they'll drop a nuclear bomb on an enemy, like a whole nuke, not just missiles and rockets, to put an end to human life. And no other country has or is willing to do that. For real, for real.
I agree with that. We have definitely dropped the nuke, and that showed them that we willing to do it.
What's going on, Dashi?
And we have them, and we will use them. And we got a president right now that will push that button.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
They
think a
messed
lot of
with the
them know
right
that.
one. Yeah.
But the thing is, some of those countries have nukes as well.
Right.
Now theirs aren't as good as ours. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
they still have them
Yeah.
nonetheless,
It'll fuck some shit up.
which is why nobody really, even us, nobody wants to go nuclear war route.
Right.
Excuse me. But ironically, all the analysts and experts and all that is saying the next war that we have, major war, is going to be a nuclear war.
Uh huh.
The next war that we have, major war, is going to be a nuclear war.
Yep.
And I can believe that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of folks going to get messed up behind it, though, because we got some itch. But just imagine if you got three countries shooting back at us, and they all got nuclear weapons, too. Theirs may not be as good as ours, but you got three different kinds coming at. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you got to look at it like that. It makes everything different, y'all.
Devin said his brother was deployed to Qatar, but he is in Guam now,
Okay, okay,
and they're gonna hold him longer in Guam because of what's going on.
right,
So
right.
staying in Guam is pretty much out the way. So you should be thankful for that. 'Cause going to Qatar right now is just like being in their backyard.
Yeah, it
So
is.
I mean,
Qatar, Iraq,
Iran,
Iran,
Sudan,
Afghanistan. No,
Afghanistan,
Sudan is in Africa.
it's in that area. It's in that little cup right there.
Sudan
Yeah,
is in the Middle East.
yeah. It's where the Middle East meets Africa. It's right there.
Okay.
It's in that
Well,
area. It might be closer to Egypt, but it's still right there.
all right. Well, still, all them countries right there, all of them around there. That's- I mean, it's just
So she said, let's go ahead and invest in some underground bunkers just in case.
yeah,
That's
some
not a bad
fallout
idea.
shelters,
Yeah,
some fallout shelters.
that's not a bad idea.
It's not. It's actually not a bad idea when you think about it. I mean, they be laughing at those guys on YouTube who be making those fallout bunkers
Hmm.
and stuff. But hey,
There's some thought to that.
exactly, it really, really is. So don't laugh at them too hard.
Mm-mm.
Fucking around.
You be the one.
Right. Open up. Open up. Let
Hey,
me in.
hey, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it now.
Yep. So
Delta said nuclear bombs are outdated. They might be, but they still cause the most damage.
yes.
Like, take for instance the missiles that were shot; those were smart missiles. They did what they were supposed to do, but a nuke would have leveled the whole Iran. Like, there wouldn't even be a conversation of we're going to do something back. It just would have been a bunch of dead civilians because that's who would really kill. It kills the military leaves these places before shit go down.
Oh
So
yeah.
all you really kill is the civilians or the people that make up the surrounding area. That's why the bombs that they dropped in Japan, the Hiroshima, it killed more civilians, more regular Japanese people than it did the actual military. But it was just so devastating to come back from.
Yeah. Yeah. And like he said, nuclear weapons are outdated. They actually are, but they do have updated versions of nuclear weapons. They do have other type of bombs that they use, that's very, very effective with much less fallout. You know what I'm saying on it, much less radiation and you know what I'm saying chemical debris. You know what I'm saying. So the weapons that the U.S. have, and some of these other countries, because China got a really great military. Russia
Hmm.
has a really great,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, military. So and you got to understand that a lot of these people have the technology to update their nuclear facilities. They just don't have the money, or
Right,
they got to piece it together. And
right.
then the U.S. got time to come in and blow something up mysteriously by accident on purpose.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's always something like that because when they went over there, they said that those missiles that they fired struck all of Iran's nuclear sites.
That's
You
what
know what
they
I'm
say.
saying?
Yeah.
Buddy got on after that and said, no, it didn't.
Hmm.
Now, who do you believe? Let's go down the middle and take a 50-50. Let's say we believe both of them,
Right,
and it only took away half of what they got.
right.
So now they like, okay, give me 2 more years, and I'm gonna be right back where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
About 2 years, like 2 months, we hit your right back.
no. I'm talking about as far as they get back on their own, as far
Oh
as
yeah.
repairing shit
Oh
and
yeah.
buying more missiles or building more missiles or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be.
It be back on. Yeah.
Right. But now, once again, though, you got to understand that the thing that the U.S. is shooting ain't no joke.
No.
Like we got some precision guided missiles that can shoot through a window. You be like, what the? Like,
Did you have lasers that can cause heart attacks,
right?
sound waves that can blow out your eardrums,
Yes,
cause migraine? Yeah. I mean,
yes,
we
yes,
got the shit.
yes. You got heat penetrating weapons that send out heat waves. You know what I'm saying?
And
To where
attack
when it hits you,
heat
you feel
signatures.
very, very, very hot.
Hmm.
You don't want to move forward no more. They have sound waves that do that,
Hmm.
that stop you in your tracks. You know what I'm saying? You have cold weapons to where it make you feel cold. You have heat weapons that make you feel a heat signature. Man, they got all kind of stuff, y'all. It ain't even about nuclear no more.
He said, never reveal truth to enemies, even if it's a lie.
Mm,
But I mean, most of it's not a lie. So
right,
most of it is reported upon on these small backroom channels
right,
of people that
right.
actually either work on the stuff or like let's say we got 12 mad scientists. At least two of them got a YouTube page when they distinctly they black out their face or whatever and they talk about this government issue stuff
Mm,
and it's real. So, but I mean, like I said, if any country fires anything over here, it's gonna do more damage to civilians than it will a military base. And I
right.
mean, the fact that we have a great Navy, a great Air Force, uh, diehard Marines, hoorah, and Special Forces, it's not gonna last long at all. It's not gonna last like Vietnam. It's not gonna last like World War II or World War
It
One.
ain't gonna last like Afghanistan, which was 10 years, or
Yeah,
Iraq, or
yeah,
Iraqi freedom.
yeah. It's not gonna last like it
Yeah,
did with Saddam Hussein. It's not. It's not gonna last that long.
nah,
It's not even gonna go that far.
nah.
So, but back on track. Ladies, sorry we got distracted there for a moment. What do you think the reason that women curve men and why? Delta, why do you think women curve us? Warfare is about deception. It is. It is.
Um, I think women curve men for a lot of reasons. One, they just don't find them attractive, right? For whatever reason, it's something about him that turned them off, or
Or
red
because they're
flags
not
come up.
interested.
Well, I mean, yeah, red flags pop up in their head. You know what I'm saying with this dude. Okay, cool, we get that. That's gonna happen, but
But
it
if they
might
think
be
you
for the
got,
stupidest reasons, though.
yeah, but if they think you got money, when they pay attention to you, then
Yeah, just to see if they can get some money out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
they
think
gonna
that's just,
see.
I think that's a terrible concept.
Oh, I agree. I think so too. I think it's horrible. I
Charles
think.
Juice QB, lack of knowledge. Okay, welcome to the channel, sir.
Hey, thank you for tuning into the channel, bro. Go ahead and hit that sub button. We sub back. We
Funny
sub
thing
back.
is, they curve you today, but come back later. I had that happen. Yeah, I've had that happen before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because you know they doing it because they're around their friends. Well, you got some that'll do it just you know what I'm saying, to show out for their friends, for their homegirls and stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Then see you by yourself the next day in the street or something like that. Then want to holler at you.
Yeah.
Oh, when you trying to holler at me last night in the club? And you like,
No.
you said no, so it's all good. But now she want to holler at you.
Right.
And it's like, wait a minute. So you were just stunt. You were just showing out for your homegirls.
Most of the time.
Excuse me. That's all you were doing.
Most of the time.
See, but behavior like
Have
that
you had
don't
that
make
happen
sense.
before? Yes, Candy. I've had a woman curve me and then come back and try to holler at me later. How you been, Candy? We haven't seen you on the channel lately.
Right. We definitely appreciate you tuning in to the channel tonight. Be sure to tune in Wednesday night as well. Matter of fact, just sub to the channel.
Or are you asking me, have I had a woman try to see if I have money to see if she can get some or not? Is that what you're asking me? Is that what you're asking, Candy?
Hmm. What are you asking? We want to
I mean,
know,
if that's
Candy.
the, if
Let's
that's the
break it down.
question, then yes, I've had that happen before too.
Right.
It's different scenarios when it happens, but I have had women uh, try to find out or think that I have money. I ain't gonna say think, because if a woman thinks I have money, I probably did something to show her that I have money.
Right.
I've been okay. I went back north and had family member pass. Remember? Yeah, I do remember that. I'm sorry. My condolences go out to you, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Are you back down here now?
I need a Buccaneer bowl with chicken. Yeah. Shredded. Yeah. And then I need two beef tacos with no cheese.
I was interested in a woman at my
Sauce
brother's
out.
wedding, but
And
another
then
woman was
two
interested in me.
chicken tacos.
I wasn't so much
Regular.
into her,
Regular.
but these two were friends. When she saw the other woman was interested, she curved me. Yes. Okay, good to see you back down here. Yeah, yeah, they will curve you because they feel like you trying to talk. Okay, that's my question. Why do women curve men when they feel like you trying to talk to too many of y'all? Like in the same vicinity. Not knowing that y'all friends or cousins or sisters or anything like that, but if you try to talk to more than one woman in the same vicinity, women get mad about that. Why?
That's a good question.
I mean, y'all already know that, like Ted said, if we take 10 women and line them up, it might be three that a man gets three numbers from, but that don't even mean that he gonna do nothing with them three because it might only be one of them that really like him enough to even give him a chance to go past go.
Right. Right.
So
I
why do
mean,
women get mad if a man holler at more than one woman?
that is a great question right there because especially if the first one said no,
Right.
and then the second one said no.
Right.
Then it's not like the first one said yes, and then he still continued to go and holler.
Some do.
I mean, now some would do that, but I'm saying
But
in
yes,
the case of what you're saying, they'll get mad because
they sit there and watch you holler at other women in front of them,
yeah,
and you like, but damn, it ain't that I didn't see you. You just been in this group all night,
and
and
I ain't had
now
a chance
finally
to
you
talk to
walk to
you.
the bathroom. I caught you walking to the bathroom. Here's my chance. But you like, nah, because you got to talk to her. They were here before you, or I seen them before I seen you, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't mean that he's lessening your position or
Right.
your attractiveness. It just means that he got curved and he's trying to make a good night, not a bad night. So he keeps trying until he gets a number. Then that's a good night for him.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much a good night for him at that point. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the whole goal of trying to talk to women in public spaces is to get a number so that you can hold a conversation later with that person. Because if you meet them in the club, there's about 8 to 15 other dudes that's either trying to talk to them, already talked to them, or about to talk to them. And women, I know y'all sit there and not judge, but y'all weigh out your options. So he came over with a drink of Moscato. He
Mhm.
came over here with a bottle of Don, whatever. He came over here with a bottle of Casamigo. Like, whichever one come with the biggest dip, I understand that's probably the one that wins the prize. But all men don't come with gifts.
True, true.
And imagine how broke a dude would be if he walked in the club and every chick that he wanted to talk to, because they curved him, bought drinks or bought bottles for them, like he's trying to get their attention. He's trying to show his peacock.
Mm, mm. Yeah. I mean, like you said, could you imagine if a dude brought drinks for every woman he tried to holler at in the club,
They'll all be drunk.
and he'd be broke as hell.
Him broke his hair, ready to be late.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know to be fucked up,
Yes.
but
Yes.
every girl in there will be drunk.
If he tried to buy a drink for every woman
If
that he
every
hollered at,
man walked into the bar or a club or a lounge and bought drinks for every woman that they thought was beautiful, friends too, because some of y'all got that craziness that if he buy you a drink, you got to buy your friend one. All y'all women would be drunk.
which is a bunch of bull ish, and I'm so glad I've no, it's certain things I just don't, never had to deal with.
Yeah, they do that.
Cause oh, I know. I'm just saying, bro, I'd be done cut somebody out so quick. Like, wait a minute, so you ain't thankful for your drink.
Right,
Now you telling me I got to get home one too.
right.
You know what? You just missed out on your drink. I ain't giving neither one of y'all. Or I'm gonna send you a
Matter of
drink of
fact,
water.
matter of fact, the
That's
crazy
what
one
I'm
I
gonna do.
had,
Send you
crazy
some
one I
water
had.
in the glass
I tried to holler
with
at
a
this
lemon
girl. She was with 3 or 4
and an
other
umbrella.
girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to have girl A with B, C, and D, and maybe an E. I'm not sure if it was a fourth one or a third, whatever. It's somewhere in there. It was either 4 of them or 4 plus her, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I'm trying to holler at A. A's like, nah, you're not my type, nah. So B said, well, hey, you can buy me a drink. I don't want to know you. I'm not trying to holler at you. I want to buy you a drink for it. Well, I'm just saying, you buying drinks. You buy me one. I give you my number. I don't want your number. I don't know. It just be despicable sometimes. Like if I'm not talking, then let's say I play that game and try to holler at her because she would have got that drink and she would have curved me too.
Possibly.
I can't give you my number. You try to get my girl number first. I've been on this game. I played this role before.
Right. See, that when you take your finger and stick it in her drink, it's, it just stir that bitch up like this. You ain't drinking this one.
All right. So Delta said, "Is it true that women like me and other women want?" I thought that
I
was
think
true.
that's true right there.
Ladies in the chat, your thoughts.
I think that's true right there.
And then Delta said, "That's game. This women told me that women told me they do that just to keep free drinks, just to get free drinks. Then they will take advantage if you let them. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Because you go over there with the intent of being a nice guy, but
Right.
being a nice guy can go left real fast. Hey,
Oh, very quickly.
me and my girls, what? Me and my girls thinking, why don't you buy us a shot of Casamigo?
Hmm.
No, no, I'm not playing a drinking game with you and your girls. No,
Hell no.
my name is this, not.
That. My name is this, not that. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I agree. Okay, this I could understand if a dude did it on his own.
Yeah,
Hey ladies,
yeah,
how y'all doing? Can
yeah.
I buy y'all a round of drinks?
I've done that.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you trying to shoot your shot
Just
at
with this
one,
one, right?
yeah, but you like, hey, can I buy y'all a round of drinks?
And I think when I did that, I was sitting at the bar, and the lady was like, "It's my sister's birthday."
Mm,
Okay, no problem. Bartender, let me get around whatever they want for the birthday girl.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
For her and her three friends, and I continue talking to the one I'm trying to talk to.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
it's not. Hey, hey, how you doing? Oh, before you talk to me, you got to buy me and my crew a drink.
Right.
What?
If they say it, it don't happen. It's null and void.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna tell me I gotta buy. First of all, ain't nobody telling me nothing because I'm married. But I'm just saying, in my single days, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell me, oh, in order to talk to you, I gotta buy you and your friends a drink. No, let me come up with that suggestion. Let me say, hey, let me buy y'all, y'all next round of drinks. It's on me. Oh yeah, because now you trying to impress her. It was your idea. It's not something that she required of you.
The other said that's a chorus. I'm not this. I'm this, not that.
That could be in one of the songs.
I'm this, not
Yeah,
that.
I'm this, not that. Really, no. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Ah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, sidebar. Have y'all went and listened to my album yet? If you haven't, you should go check it out. It's dysfunctional, distraught, cool artwork, nice dude, look like me, getting zooted, but off of life, not anything else.
Mm.
And it has 16 or 17 songs that will bang you for about an hour and maybe 10 minutes. And I know you're not used to albums being that long, but I'm an old school rapper, and I rap with like a new style swing sometimes.
Mm.
But but the thing about it is an absolute bomb album. It's on all streaming sites: Tidal, Apple, iTunes, Google, YouTube, Amazon, wherever you listen to music at, it's on there. Only thing is not on the SoundCloud. But hey, if you listen to SoundCloud, I gotta ask you, what are you really listening to? But anyway,
Yeah,
that's hate.
yeah.
I'm not gonna give you hate. I'm gonna give you love. So
Right.
check out the album. Dysfunctional, 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 Distraught, Trout, Distraught. Check it out and make a memory.
Y'all definitely need to check it out, man. Let us know what y'all think about the album. It's a really good album. I'm all over the album,
He is all over the album.
So yeah, we definitely think it's a good piece of,
A body of work.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. A good body of work, y'all. So be sure to check it out, man. I'm telling you, y'all. I think y'all like it,
So to the
especially
ladies that are still in the
the ones
building,
I'm on.
why do y'all like curvy men? Because you talk to more than one woman in y'all presence. What does that do to y'all? Does that diminish your ego? Does that lessen the ego? Because oh my God, he talked to Johnny and Jill, and Jill gave him the number. Because Jill just made a great point too. He said women say they don't want men unless they are wanted by other women.
Mm.
How true is that?
I think that's very true because don't women don't want a man that don't know other women want. They like the fact that they got something that somebody else wants. You know what I'm saying? Once again, that's another pleasure for them. You know what I'm saying? I got him and all them other whole one of them or all them other bees. They love calling each other bees and H's. So all them other bees was watching him, and I'm the one that's with. Yeah, they like that.
They like that.
They like that. Now, men, you got men. We like to step out with something nice. You know what I'm saying? Of course, and it's like, okay, look at her. She with me, no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Ooh, bet. Women, they a little bit more aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more. Hey, what you looking at? Don't talk to him. Don't tell him bless you if he sneezes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that kind of
Oh,
stuff is,
hmm.
it just, it just is what it is. You got
That's too much.
4 tacos?
No, I'm talking
Or
about
taco, two beef, two chicken. Yeah.
And then the carne.
Incredible carnita.
I mean, no.
Chicken. It's shredded chicken.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
you about to mess up the order.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so used to carnita, you know what I'm saying? But my wife wanted chicken this time, so
What's carnita? Steak?
pork.
Pork.
Yeah,
Pork.
so
Okay.
this time I got
Chicken.
chicken. Yeah, she wanted chicken this time, so that's good. That's good. That's good.
Hmm.
But yeah, y'all. We definitely appreciate everybody who was rocking with us tonight. We came on a little bit late tonight. We had a few issues, technical difficulties. We'll be back
Stay
on
later.
Wednesday.
Stay later.
We'll be back on Wednesday, regular time, same bat time, same bat channel. You know what I'm
7
saying?
p.m. for y'all that don't know.
Right.
And it's every other Monday. We'll see y'all notification. But if you subscribe and hit that notification, you don't got to see your notification.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about it.
Everybody can be here and enjoy the madness.
That's right.
Wednesdays, it's every Wednesday. Not some Wednesdays, not part-time Wednesdays. Every single Wednesday. You can holler at your boy and say it. And
That's right.
your hostess.
Right. And you'll be there. Also, congratulations to us, y'all. We just hit 325,000 views. We just had 300 like last month or something like that. I'm not sure when it was, but
We appreciate
we
all
just got
y'all and
325.
all y'all help in doing that. If you can't catch a live, please catch a recorded. If you can't catch a recorded, please check out the reels. And like they say, it must be the wheels.
Hmm.
With that being said, I'm your host, Justice, screaming out.
I'm your boy said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time. Till the next time.
Screaming out. Let's talk.
Peace.